Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time. As I always say every single week when we have these live trainings, this one is very, very important. And I know I do say that a lot too, but this one is very special. And the reason why it's rare, we add a new core carrier to the Levinson lineup. Okay, yes, we have over 90 companies, but as you know, we only have a handful of core companies. So Manhattan Life is now officially considered a core Levinson company. That's a go-to. So as you know, when it comes to life insurance, annuities, supplemental products, right? Basically everything except for variable and securities, we want you to think of Levinson as the go-to. And then when it comes to the different product types, you need to feel comfortable knowing we're out there doing our research, right, in every category and bringing the best carriers and products to you so you can go present to your client and know, hey, I spoke to Bill and he gave me this illustration or quote and application, and this is the best thing around for my client, right? Because your name is on the line. So knowing that, right, and then thinking about the senior market, supplemental products, okay? We went out, right, and handpicked a few carriers, years ago, and you've seen various webinars, right? But we never had a core carrier in this marketplace, okay? So that's why this is so exciting for us. It's almost like a grand opening, if you will. And part two of this is Manhattan Life is also joining the Insure Me Now Direct platform as well. So you're going to have an agent portal you can log into, obviously, and do traditional point of sale, sell policies that way. And then you'll have the Insure Me Now Direct side as well. In fact, we're starting with two products that will be on the platform by year end, which is just, a month and a half away. And then as 24 rolls out, we're going to get more and more products throughout the year. So it's very exciting. I think there's a total of 12 products that we offer through Manhattan. I'm going to have just about 3 to 5 minutes here. We actually have the president joining us, and Kemp as well. So Todd and Kemp are going to take the wheel in about 5 minutes or so, and they'll dive into the company overview, the products, what's hot, what's not. So the plan is by the time we are done by 4 p.m. Eastern time, you will be ready to get appointed and start selling with Manhattan Life. Okay, literally by the weekend or next week. Okay, that soon. We are ready to go. We put a lot of work into this point. In fact, this has been going on for months now, and we're very excited about the rollout, as I've said 7 times already. So they're also going to be part of our Levinson Expo, April 12th, which we're going to show in a few more slides. So this is a true partnership, and again, couldn't be any more excited for the 8th time. Let's keep moving forward. What we're going to do at the end is we have our webinar giveaway. So I'm going to ask a question, and whoever answers the question first, you got to be correct and you got to be first. Okay, I'm giving away the new Fire tablet and the IUL prospecting book on us. Okay, just in time for the holidays, so make sure you're on until the end. Also, any questions that come up, please use that Q&A pane. You can expand it. It's part of the GoToWebinar software. And please type away. We want to hear from you, good, bad, and different, right? We create these trainings because of your feedback. So please fire away. And then what we can do is any questions that we can't answer or we need to circle back in Todd and Kemp, we can do that as well. We will do that for you. So we'll have all questions answered today. That's my promise to you. And then you'll have a thank you email in your inbox before we leave tonight, like we always do, with contracting, product brochures, right? Everything that you need to get up and running, okay? And by the way, it's the perfect timing, especially with open enrollment. We know we have a lot of P&C agencies, health agencies, life agencies, CFPs, accountants, all the above. So the timing couldn't be better for these products. So again, super, super excited. Let's dive into the first slide. What I want to talk about is you. Most important, right? We would never be here. All of these great tools, technology that Levinson offers, right? We would never have if it wasn't for our agents, our clients, our customers writing business, which is you. We don't sell on a retail level, as you know. So our agent means everything to us, and we encourage you to please like our Facebook page, leave a comment, review our Google reviews page. Please jump in. These are a few five-star reviews from our agents that I wanted to share quickly. The top left corner from Bertrand. No improvement necessary. Josh is his usual absolute best self. I'm going back and forth, refining LTC solutions and super prompt service. Awesome service. Thank you, Josh. On the right side, Kirk Mason, I'm blown away by the support and professionalism of Levinson. I was able to write my first life insurance policy ever, a $2 million term, thanks to your staff. Christy, Andrew, Gerisma were instrumental in the whole sales process, and Bill's weekly webinars gave me the education needed to get my feet wet. You are literally opening new doors in my career. That's music to our ears, folks, okay? That is all we ask for. That's a win-win-win across the board. That's why we do what we do. Let's scroll down to the bottom left corner is Arthur. I greatly appreciate the resources and relationships that Levinson delivers to us on a consistent basis so that we can be our best is priceless. I recommend anyone in the insurance business to take a look at Levinson, where you work for yourself, your dreams, and your family. However, they are with you every step of the way. Again, I mean, this is just unbelievable. So my heart goes out to you all, right? Because for the second time, we would never be in this spot 23,000 agents later if it wasn't for you all, right? We're not perfect. I always say 99%, but for that 1% time something doesn't go right, myself and Carrie, my father, we're here to pick up the phone, talk to you, and try to come up with a good resolution, okay? Let's move forward. Let's jump into the second slide here. The expo is back bigger and better than ever. April 12th, write that down, save the date, call it whatever you want. It's going to be amazing. Here's why. As you know, we had these COVID pandemic challenges, right, the last few years. Even with that said, our last expo, we had over 250 agents. This one, we should have over 300 agents. All of our core carriers, including Manhattan, is going to be presenting at the event, plus our top agent panel and a special keynote speaker that you all will be very, very surprised at. I promise you that. And we're going to roll out more information rolling into early 2024. But now you can register, and now you can start to qualify for round-trip airfare and 1 to 2 free nights at our beachfront resort. By the way, that's the view from the balcony, okay, is what you're looking at. That's not just a stock image that we found. So you want to be there, South Florida, April 12th, write that down. And then, of course, we do a dinner the night before for the out-of-town agents. Let's keep moving along. So real fast, this is our 411 Life and Annuity Leader. We send this out every other week. So the next one will be out next week on the 21st. And what's so cool about this is you as an agent, right? You're out there in the trenches. How are you supposed to keep up with all these company changes and product announcements and compliance issues? And it's almost impossible. So what we did is we took all of the carrier information, we literally put it on one image. So all you do is click away on whatever you want to see more information about on the life and annuity side. We make it so simple. So make sure you're getting these in your inbox. If you're not, let us know. You'll see a special version next week on the 21st. But you do need to keep your eyes open for these life leaders. And just to tell you real quick, there was a big announcement just made, Mass Mutual with Haven. So Haven Life, which is part of our platform, is going away on December 31st. So that the Haven will no longer be around. So Mass Mutual obviously will be, but Haven will be gone. And the great news is we have Banner Term Life product on our platform, which is less expensive, better options, in my opinion, a better product anyway. And it's the same easy process, if not easier. So it's a win-win-win, plus Banner goes up to $2 million. Okay, so definitely jot that down. Okay, let's jump into our feature presentation of the day. And first off, I want to sincerely say thank you to Todd and Kemp, right, for their trust in Levinson and our agents, that we're going to make them very proud. And this will be a great partnership moving forward, which we all will do exactly that. So thank you, Todd, who's the president, and then Kemp, our regional sales director, is on as well. And I'm going to turn it over to them to take the floor, and then we'll go from there.
Great. Thank you, Bill. This is Todd Tippett, and very excited about this opportunity and the partnership being formed between Manhattan Life and the Levinson companies. Thank you for that great introduction and the chance to present to all of you great agents here today. As you can see here, we're going to cover a few things in our short time with you today. We'll talk a little bit about our company. We'll talk about why you want to do business with us. We're going to talk about our products and services and what makes us unique. As Bill mentioned, I am the president of Standard Life and Casualty Insurance Company. I am based out of Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm going to describe a little bit about how that fits into the overall Manhattan Life family of companies. And I'm joined by Kemp Cole on my team, who is one of our sales leaders, and he is based out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So let me move right along here in the presentation. Many of you have probably heard about Manhattan Life, and if you haven't, we are really excited to introduce you to the company. We're actually one of the oldest insurance companies in America. We were established in Manhattan in 1850 and have now been in existence and privately held for 173 years. Throughout that history, there has been a tremendous history of financial strength and growth. The company is broad and diverse. We're licensed to sell in every state and U.S. territory. We have a very broad portfolio of products, and I'm going to talk to you about those, and then we're going to do a deep dive into the products that we're focusing on with you. And we just want you to know right up front that our mission is to help you achieve health, wealth, and security for life, and that's both for you, the agent, and for our customers. When we talk about the history, I think it's fun to just share a couple of things about what made us unique historically. And on this slide, there's actually a picture of the original headquarters building when they moved into what was then commissioned as the first skyscraper in New York and became the headquarters of Manhattan Life in 1892. We are a company of firsts. We were the first to write a group health policy. We were the first to write an accidental death and dismemberment policy. And this history of innovation and endurance really is an indicator of our reliability for the future and the opportunities that agents can have by partnering with us and providing our great products to your clients at a time of need, because then we meet the needs of your client when they need us. I've mentioned we're a broad company with several businesses. On this screen, you now have a picture of our current headquarters. Our headquarters about 25 years ago moved to Houston, Texas from New York, and that is where we are headquartered today. And we have a broad variety of companies that give us a broad portfolio of products that we'll talk about here shortly. We have Western United Life in Washington State, that is our annuity company. Western Skies in Nevada, that is a stop loss company. Family Life, Standard Life based in Salt Lake City, which is a final expense and a health insurance company. So many different companies, and that's just to name a few. Here's a map kind of showing our breadth around the country. I've kind of talked about these things, talking about where our offices and headquarters are located, and I highlighted many of those when I talked about it on the prior slide. So let's dive into our products and services. I really view us as having, as we show here on the screen, 7 or so major product lines or businesses that we have on our platforms to support people around the United States and our agent brokers that sell the products for us. Everything, as I've mentioned, from annuities, we've got employer solutions, both on the small employer and at the large employer level. We have a stop-loss business, a commercial mortgage and lending business. We sell Medicare supplement insurance. And today we're going to spend most of our time focusing on the individual life and health businesses that are available to people both in the under 65 space and in the senior over 65 space. I know Bill mentioned in his introduction that we have 12 products. We're going to start to talk about those and give you some insight into those. We're going to start by talking a little bit about what is in our quote unquote senior solution set, which we refer to as our Lighthouse series of products. We're going to go into a little bit of detail about most of these products on this page, but this gives you a sense of the diversity that is available and the product breadth that is available. Cancer, dental, vision, hearing, final expense, home health care, short-term care, etc. We are always, as we mentioned, even back to our history, innovating and growing. And this year has been no exception. We launched the OmniFlex short-term care product in June of this year, and it is quickly becoming the industry leader amongst the competition out there in the short-term care space. We launched home health care back in 2015. We launched an enhanced version of home health care called Home Health Care Select in July of 2023 this year, where we added 5 additional riders. We expanded the age that it's available. And we're not resting on those laurels. In the first quarter of 2024, we are going to be launching a very exciting hospital indemnity product that will be an excellent wraparound gap filler product for not only people in ACA and employer plans looking for additional indemnity coverage, but a great wraparound plan for those in a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare supplement plan. So let's dive in here a little bit and focus on some of the products that we have available to us in this Levinson Manhattan Life partnership. We're going to talk about the DVH Select Plan. This is the first plan that we are planning to have on the Insure Me Now Direct platform. So that will be the first you'll be seeing. As Bill mentioned, you guys can start submitting contracting work immediately and get contracted as early as next week. All of these products that I'm reviewing are available on our Manhattan Life quoting platform. And then again, we will start to put these products on the Insure Me Now Direct, starting with DVH. This product is available ages 18 to 99. It's guaranteed issue and renewable for life. We've designed it because we know not everybody needs a full DVH plan. Some want dental only, some want only dental and hearing, some want only dental and vision, some want all three. And this plan gives you that flexibility. We also have 4 benefit levels. We have 1,000, 1,500, 3,000, and 5,000. This plan is very attractive in the marketplace because it is a plan that does not have a waiting period. And so major and basic services and restorative services are covered in year 1. It also provides in-network and out-of-network coverage. If you choose to go in-network, it's the Carrington Dental Network, which has typically around 100,000 dentists around the United States in the network, and it provides a little bit of a better rate on your services that you're receiving so that you get the most value out of your plan. But if your doctor or dentist is not in the network, you can still go to that dentist as well. This plan also includes orthodontia benefits. About this point in the discussion on the product, agents want to know where are we available. So I wanted to jump right to that here and give you a quick view at where this product is available today. We just added North Carolina about 2 months ago, and we'll continue to add more states as we get those filings approved and into our system. But it's a very good portfolio states around the country. A lot of numbers on this slide. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail, but I like to use this slide just to give you some perspective about how you are going to quote this product. We offer the 4 plans, $1,000, $1,500, $3,000, and $5,000. Within each of those, you can choose either the $0 deductible plan or the $100 deductible plan that's a little bit more affordable. And we sell in 4 rating tiers. We sell either individual policies, individual plus spouse, single parent family, or a full family rate. The rate is always based off of the oldest individual in the house. Additionally, in the family rate, that includes up to 3 children on the plan, and then additional children are charged that age 3 to 17 rate for any child above number 3 in the family. And our quoting and enrollment tools take care of all the pricing for you. It tells you the rate right in the tool. But you can see here that these plans are extremely affordable. You could have somebody that's an individual age 50 buy the $5,000 plan, $100 deductible for a mere $46.51 a month. Then we have the rates for the vision rider and the hearing rider. You can see that these are both very affordable rates and packaged the same way in terms of age bands and in the 4 rate tiers. Our rates are issue age rates. You keep those rates whenever you buy the plan for the rest of the time that you have the plan. Let me highlight a couple other things in regards to the benefits. This plan is very broad. It covers preventive, basic, major, restorative, other medically necessary services, and orthodontia. I've mentioned that we provide coverage on day 1 with no waiting period. The way that this is done is by having a building benefit. You can see there in basic services, we cover 65% of the contracted rate in network in year 1 and then 80% thereafter. If you go out of network, it's not a contracted rate, but it's based off of the usual and customary rate for that zip code and that service in your service area. Majors are covered at 20% year 1 and 50% thereafter. Orthodontia is even included in this plan, as I mentioned. This does have a 12-month waiting period, and you must go in network, and it provides 50% coverage up to $1,500. From a vision and a hearing perspective, I think it's important to highlight this. There is no waiting period for either one of these services. You can get eye exams and hearing exams right away. You can see that the vision exam coverage builds over a 3-year period till it builds up to 80%. No network for either vision or hearing. We do cover eyeglass frames. That does have a 6-month waiting period. We do cover hearing aids and supplies. That has a 12-month waiting period. But the exciting thing there is we believe we have the best benefit in the industry at $750 per year for hearing aid repairs, hearing aids, and supplies. Okay. We're going to jump now to our cancer, heart attack, and stroke plan. You might hear us refer to this from time to time as CHAS, which is the acronym for cancer, heart attack, and stroke. This plan has been our leader this year in terms of sales volume. Great excitement with agents stacking this plan in addition to an ACA plan or a Medicare plan to help cover those gaps that someone might have if they were to ever get diagnosed with cancer or to suffer a heart attack or stroke. You can sell this to individuals ages 20 to 84. It's guaranteed renewable for life. We market and sell them together, but if someone buys both cancer coverage and heart attack stroke coverage, it gets issued as 2 separate policies. We even allow you to choose the benefit level to be different between those 2. but that benefit level can be between $5,000 and $75,000, which is a lump sum benefit upon first diagnosis of cancer or upon first occurrence of a heart attack or a stroke. For individuals between the ages of 20 and 54, we offer two riders that if one of my clients is shopping, I tell them they really have to buy this rider. It's very affordable. It's one of them for the cancer plan is a cancer recurrence benefit, that if somebody were to get cancer, perhaps let's say a woman would have breast cancer in her 40s or 50s, get treated, get completely healthy, live a normal life, but then in her 60s have some sort of liver cancer or some other sort of cancer, that plan would pay the full benefit for the first occurrence of cancer, and because they had that rider in place, it would pay the full benefit again later when that second occurrence happened. When I say here typical underwriting questions, it's what you would expect in our industry of looking back a few years in terms of have you been diagnosed or treated for cancer? Have you had or been diagnosed or treated with some sort of stroke or heart condition? Those are the kind of things that could knock someone out from being eligible. But outside of that, it's very typical underwriting. This plan is available in the following states as shown on this map. Again, you can see here very broad coverage, including great states with large populations, and we are continuing to see sales volume come in from all of these states across the country. All right, I'm going to jump to our next product, which is home health care. And our newer Home Healthcare Select product that I mentioned in my intro a few minutes ago. This plan is something that Kemp and I get really excited about. He and I both have experience with this product prior to us joining the Manhattan Life organization a few years ago, and we are big believers in the value of what this can bring to people. You can sell this to individuals between the ages of 45 and 89. It's guaranteed renewable for life. It is sold in 5-year age band rates, and so you buy the rate of the age you are when you buy it, and then when you age up into a new rate, you'll go up to that new rate in the plan. The rates are very affordable, depending on age and what benefit you want to choose, because we have 3 benefits, Classic, Premier, and Deluxe. Most individuals are going to be paying somewhere in the neighborhood of $20 to $60 a month. The 3 benefit plans provide anywhere from $150 to $450 of daily coverage in your home from clinicians that would come into your home to help take care of you if you lost the ability to take care of yourself and lost 2 or more of your activities of daily living. Okay? The underwriting is very simple in this plan. It has 2 knockout questions. Those questions are, 1, can you do your 6 activities of daily living? Number 2, are you currently in a nursing home or receiving home care services in your home? So as long as you're healthy and not receiving care or in a nursing home, and as long as you can do your activities of daily living, you are accepted into this plan. Additionally, the base plan includes an RX benefit that is fantastic. It either includes $300 or $600 per year of benefit that the client can use even when they're healthy and paying for this plan. How this works as an indemnity benefit, every time you fill a prescription, if it is a generic prescription, you get reimbursed $10. If it's a brand prescription, you get reimbursed $25 up to that $300 or $600 max per year. So you can see that somebody that might fill a couple of prescriptions a month could definitely receive $500 or $600 of reimbursement per year, which is essentially paying for this plan. Additionally, we have riders where we reimburse people for an annual physical exam. They could get accidental death and dismemberment coverage, reimbursement for home medical equipment, accident expense, and ambulance transportation. So where is this plan available? I mentioned that in 2013, we launched these plans. We have been rolling out the Enhanced Home Healthcare Select plan this past year. Every state here on the map that is a blue state has the new Home Healthcare Select plan. Those remaining green states, we are selling the old Home Healthcare plan and waiting for the new to be approved. The only major differences are the old Home Healthcare plan is between the ages of 55 and 89, and there's only one rider instead of 5 riders in that plan. Now, many people lose the ability to take care of themselves, and they are not able to stay at home. And that's why we launched our OmniFlex short-term care product this year that I highlighted is doing incredibly well in the marketplace, both with agents and clients. Why is this important? We all know that most people end up needing some sort of care later in life. We know that most people at that point would love to have a full long-term care policy to take care of themselves. But when you try to get a long-term care policy, the underwriting is tight, the premiums are unaffordable for many people, and it's tough to get. So this is a perfect blend in the middle of those needs because this provides nursing home or facility care benefits, and you can purchase anywhere between $50 and $400 of daily benefit in a nursing home, and you can choose anywhere from 3 months of benefits up to 12 months of benefits. Doing it in this short-term care manner makes the premiums very affordable. It makes the underwriting leaner, and so more people can get accepted and buy the plan. And we've added some other cool features in the plan. We've added the Fast 50 cash benefit, which allows people on day one to access cash in their plan if they need care at home from a family member. This also has a $300 a year RX benefit, just like the home healthcare plan, where you get reimbursed $10 for generic and $25 for brand prescriptions. There is a spousal discount of 10% off the premium if both individuals in the house buy this plan. And we offer 3 riders: home healthcare, hospital indemnity, and then the most exciting one is the first one listed there, our inflation rider. And if people buy this inflation rider, that daily benefit chosen of $50 to $400 over time can double up to $100 to $800 of daily benefit that they could have for when they are in a nursing home and need it the most to help support their family. This product is available today in 32 states. We have 2 additional states that have approved recently, which are Ohio and Rhode Island. Those will be coming soon onto our quoting platform. So just a lot of excitement here about these products. Now, when Kemp and I first met with Bill, another very exciting product in the Standard Life and Manhattan Life portfolio was our final expense product. We have one of the longest running final expense products in the marketplace. It's been out there for 20 plus years. It was designed at that time to be a very affordable final expense product for healthier clients, and it has thrived in that space for those 20 years, and we continue to do very well. And this product is also available to you in your partnership with Levinson and Manhattan Life. This product is available for ages 0 to 85. That's an unusual thing. Many times final expense products aren't available to people until about age 50. But we have people, grandparents, buying these policies for their grandkids quite often as a way to help them and to give them a gift that they won't forget. What's great about final expense? It's guaranteed renewable for life. It builds cash value. Your rates never increase. It's simplified issue underwriting, no medical exam, no lab work. Yes, we do an RX check. Yes, we look back at your medical history. But for those that are healthier, they are accepted, and it's a great plan. And when you think about the average cost of a funeral in the U.S. being $15,000, that's quite a burden that a family faces when they lose a loved one. In terms of what you can purchase, we sell up to $50,000 of face value up to age 50. From ages 50 to 80, we sell up to $25,000 in face value. And from ages 81 to 85, it's $15,000 in face value. Our rates are extremely competitive, and I put that all in bold. I've worked a long time in this industry, and the times where you can make a bold statement like this are few and far between. No matter what research we do in every zip code where we are available, you will always find the Standard Life Secure Advantage Final Expense product to be in the top 3 in terms of rates. It is a great way to get a very affordable product to your client. And then this also supports you as an agent, because there's not going to be another agent coming behind you and replacing your business with a better rate. We do have a telephone interview that happens at point of sale. It's built into our online application process. Very easy to work through, just takes a couple of extra minutes, and then the application goes through. And you can buy an accidental death and dismemberment rider as part of this plan as well. So where is this product available? This product is available in 20 states. Our sweet spot is the entire Southeast. And then we have a good chunk of Midwestern states, and then a good chunk of states out west. And that is where the final expense product is available. And again, everything that I've gone over here today, when you get set up and contracted with us through Levinson, you will be able to quote any of these products we've talked about in these states. Now, we get asked all the time, Kemp and I, it's probably one of the number one questions: why should we be with Manhattan Life? What makes you different? Why should we be selling with you? I believe the list is long, and we've highlighted what we think are the most important ones here. We are a USA-based company. We've always been based in the US, and our customer service for agents and policyholders is based here, and we know that's very important to many of you. Our agent portal, which is known as the Agent Resource Center, is one of the best I've ever seen out there. It is your go-to source for training materials, brochures, the quoting portal, commission statements, book of business information. Anything you want is available. We also have the industry-leading e-application that we refer to as Manhattan Direct 2.0 that allows you to package and sell with a full shopping cart of products at one time with one application, kind of like you do when you're shopping on Amazon. And it's a fantastic way to be able to sell multiple products to one individual and just have to complete one application as part of that process. Our signature process is extremely easy and loved by our agents. All you have to do is type in the mother's maiden name of the applicant and move on. There's no texting, there's no getting a code, there's no calling in for a special code, there's no DocuSign process. You can do it just with that mother's maiden name. We have English and Spanish materials available for all of our products. We have Spanish speakers that are available to agents and to clients over the phone for customer service. We also support people that are working and live here legal in the United States that do not yet have a Social Security number. And if you have a client that just has an individual tax ID number, but no Social Security number, you can apply with that client with that ITIN. Underwriting's great. And then the last one I get very excited about, it's a very small picture of my iPhone there, but we have an amazing app called the Easy Upload app. You can get it from the Google Store, you can get it from the Apple App Store, and you or clients can download it. They literally can go on their phone, log in, take pictures of their receipts, submit their claims on their phone, lickety-split. It's really slick. It's a pretty cool process. So hopefully these give you some real motivation about why to do business with us. In terms of agent support, we're here to help you however we can to have you grow the business. We've got phone numbers that you can call. We've got people that are called our ACES team that support agents. These are hours of operation. You can go to our agent resource center. You can also go to our Manhattan Life website. So many, many ways that you can get support when you need it. We also like to help agents have memories of a lifetime. And this one gets me and Kemp really excited because we know that many of you are motivated by having experiences where you get rewarded for your hard work. And you as agents are our lifeblood. And to show you that support, Manhattan Life for 10 plus years has been doing incredible trips. And they don't just do one trip a year, they do 2 trips a year. We have our Chairman's Club on the left, which is reserved for our elite of the elite, the cream of the crop. And we have our President's Club that's reserved for the best. And even though there are 2 levels, the accommodations and the experience are amazing. And here I'm showing you on the left-hand side the qualifications and the details for our Chairman's Club 2024, which is going to be at the Grand Hotel in beautiful Stockholm, Sweden. 1 week, all expenses paid by Manhattan Life for you and a guest if you qualify. The President's Club is amazing as well. This year, it's going to be at the St. Regis Hotel in Aspen, Colorado for a week's paid trip for you and a guest. Quite often, that is in North America, that trip. Last year, it was in Mexico near Puerto Vallarta. The year before, it was in Cabo, but it's been in other places like the Cayman Islands, Laguna Beach, California, etc. And we typically take around 45 or 50 agents to the Chairman's Club trip and 55 to 60 agents on the President's Club trip. So clearly, Kemp and I are excited about the opportunity. We're big believers in our organization. We know that agents can have success with us, and we've seen them have success with us because the products meet your clients' needs, Manhattan Life meets your needs, and it's a win-win for everybody. So with that, I'm really kind of wrapping this up here in conclusion. I like this slide at the end. Our chairman and CEO, David Harris, shares this quote that I like to share with you, which we as an organization thrive in the pursuit of opportunity, not just for us, but for our partners, which are you, our agents. Our growth in turn helps us to continue to offer and innovate superior products and provide services to you and our policyholders. So with that, that's the intro to Manhattan Life. I'm going to start to turn this back over to you, Bill, and we can go from there.
That was excellent. Excellent job, Todd. We appreciate it. And just so everyone knows, this was kind of our grand opening Manhattan Life launch. So there's going to be more of these. We're going to do a deeper dive into products, into technology. They have some great tech, and the service is second to none. Okay, once you're appointed, obviously we're here for you, and you can also call in direct. But there's a reason why we brought them on, and there's a reason why we're making them a core Levinson company. And I think you just kind of saw some of the proof in the pudding, but this is just the beginning. It's only going to move forward from this point on, and you're going to see the reasoning why. Okay, this was kind of a 100-foot overview, but I'm very excited about this. Again, let's keep moving forward. What I want to do is show you how to get started, and then, like I said, we're going to send out the thank you email. We'll include brochures. We'll include contracting, everything you need to get started. That's also on our website. You just find that yellow arrow, hover over contracting, and let's keep moving forward. So what I want to show everyone now is, we got the great carriers. We got the great products on Insure Me Now Direct, right? You can sell on and off our platform like we mentioned. We're starting with 2 products with Manhattan Life that will be on Insure Me Now by the end of the year, which, like I said, is only a month and a half away. It's probably going to be in a couple weeks. We'll send out an official notification. But what you're also going to notice is Banner Legal in General, okay, the most competitive term product available today. And we are, and this is the only platform for brokerage agents where you are agent of record, get full commission, just like as if you were face to face with the client at a living room table on a Wednesday night. Okay, but the client went on your platform, your website, just like Amazon, and bought a policy at 2 a.m. You know, it's funny. I got an email from one of my agents yesterday that's on Insure Me Now Direct. And she says to me, she sends an email yesterday and says, Bill, I'm a little confused. I don't know what to do. I got a notification that a client landed on my website, on my Insure Me Now Direct page. They bought a Banner term product, and I don't know if I should reach out to them, or maybe they don't want to talk to me because they landed on my site and didn't ask for a call or email. And I said, oh my gosh, I said, that's great. But I said, listen, you still want to pick up the phone and introduce yourself as you're the agent of record. So for servicing needs and plus referrals, and, you know, maybe they have other needs and other products that you might have for them, right? So it was just funny how it's a different mindset, right? And you have to start thinking like this. You have to, as a successful agent in 2023 and moving into the future, you have to have your social media pages up and running, your website, hopefully a YouTube channel, even a podcast. Okay. And then, yes, still focus on your, selling over the phone sales and face to face and seminars and webinars and all the above. Okay. But my point is, have all this running in the background, and all of a sudden, you're going to see what happens. The sales are going to come in. You might not even know who bought. So you're going to pick up the phone and introduce yourself. So I don't know. I love that story. Real fast. So legal in general, obviously Banner, Assurity, Gerber, Surebridge, and Manhattan Life is kind of going to take the place for supplemental products in 2024 with Levinson on Insure Me Now Direct. So super excited. You got to run with this opportunity. As you can see, the Levinson difference in front of you. And then we do have some competitors that are trying to do something similar, but the bottom line is they only have one product, or they're paying a referral fee to you, the agent, and they're the agent of record. And it's crazy. I mean, we hear stories where this other IMO is calling the agent's client saying, hey, by the way, can we talk about a P&C policy, a health insurance policy? They're cross-selling to this agent's customers, which is ludicrous, should be illegal. So anyway, you got to be very careful. Make sure you're always agent of record, okay, which is exactly how our platform works. So you get renewals and first year commission. Let's keep moving forward. These are all the products available. By the way, we're going to get everybody out on time. I promise you that. We're just about done. Real fast, Banner Life, top left-hand corner. Surebridge, bottom left, and then Assurity. I love Assurity as well because they have a separate niche. So I love this product portfolio because most of what you're looking at in front of you with Assurity has a return of premium rider, which makes it very unique. And then we have the new guaranteed issue accident expense plan, which literally launched, I believe, yesterday. So it's now on the platform. Everything that you're looking at comes with the free scholarship plan, so you can use that as the ultimate value add. Gerber Life on the bottom. Everybody knows Gerber, household name. Use that to get your foot in the door, right? I mean, there's nothing better than guaranteed issue or children's whole life with a free scholarship. And then on the bottom right side, like I said, we're starting with the 2 DVH plans, and then we're going to have the rest of the products come 2024. So very excited about our new partnership. Let's keep moving forward. This is our big PR press release that is, in fact, nationwide to all agencies, agents. This was the bottom right corner is the inside front cover in Insurance Newsnet magazine. And then they did a national e-blast, which is what you're looking at on the left side. My point is you need to run with this for your consumers, right? Your existing database. For any agents you know, introduce them to Insure Me Now Direct, and we can place them in your hierarchy. So everything they sell, you get your override percentage on, and you control it. It's your agent. So you got to start thinking like this. Let's move on to the next slide. We had a lot of agent feedback. Agents saying, hey, I need to know who's visiting my site, how many clicks, what pages are they clicking on. So now what we do, once you place your first app with us on the platform, we give this to you for free. So every month you're going to get an automated email, and it's going to give you a full Google Analytics 100-foot overview of your site. Okay, so you know exactly what's going on. This way you can focus more on page 4 or on testimonials or whatever the case is. Okay, very important, because you got to know what's going on with your business, right? Bottom line, in order to grow, that's the name of the game. Let's keep moving forward. This is awesome for marketing. So anyone that you know, including yourself, that has a big book of business, I shouldn't even say big, even if it's 50 to 100 clients, think health insurance, right? Mortgage clients, P&C customers, life customers. The point of Revenue Accelerator is this is a campaign that we built, pre-approved, okay? Think of a manual physical postcard, right, that we can edit just for you and co-brand, okay? Then a series of email drips that drip on your existing customer database. And each time a drip goes out, we focus on a different product type. And the point is, by the time we get to number 9, that client clicked on one of these e-blasts to say, hey, I need a quote, right, on critical illness, DI, accident, whatever it is. I need more insurance. They clicked on, so let's say number 4, ran a quote, bought a policy. You wake up the next day and you had one of your customers from 2 years ago that just bought a new term policy or accidental death policy, whatever it is. But this is turnkey, all developed for you for free. Okay, done. We even have a CSR voice script. Okay, if you have an admin assistant in your office and they're calling on your existing consumer book, we have everything outlined from A to Z, and again, complimentary. Let's keep moving along. So what we did next, this is awesome, and this shows you how much I believe in the platform. I built it. This was a pipe dream 10 years ago, and now to see all these carriers and products, it really is a dream come true. What makes it even more special is when I see our agents using it, and I see an email like I got yesterday, okay, saying, hey, Bill, I don't know what to do, but one of my clients just bought a policy and I don't know the person. I never saw the name before, okay? Anyway, I believe in it. I believe in you, and that's why we invested so much time and resources into the platform. Left side, what we're doing, right? Your first app on the platform, $100, Amazon gift card, no minimum premium. That's simple. We're also going to include the Manhattan Life DVH products in this same contest. On the right side, for all your annuity business, right? Starting at $250, goes all the way to $1,250 gift card by year end for all of your MIGA and FIA business. Okay, some great incentives above and beyond all the great carrier incentives that are going on for the fourth quarter push, which, by the way, you'll see an e-blast with everything outlined just on quarter 4 incentives. Levinson stuff, and then all the carrier information as well. Okay, the podcast. This is a great training tool. It's free. It's available on all podcast stations, YouTube, your favorite channel. It's everywhere, or just through our website. Doesn't matter. And my next guest speaker is going to be Todd from Manhattan Life, the president, and we're going to take a deep dive into the company, Insure Me Now Direct, the products available, the hotspots, everything. So check this out when you get a chance. I even have the World Series MVP. I have Tom Brady's wide receiver, Brashard Perryman, who caught his, I think, 425th touchdown record pass. So some really cool stories. Forbes 400, Jeff Levitetz is on there, but it's just a way to get inspired, right? You have to learn. I feel like every day you have to listen and learn to keep your head in the game, right? Because some days aren't so great. And you need a tool, right, that's going to keep your foot on the gas 24/7. And this is a great way to accomplish that for free. Okay, these are our weekly live trainings, which is what you're on right now. And I also want to talk about, we're launching another new company, nothing to do with Insure Me Now Direct, but a great guaranteed issue option for ages under 40. So figure 0 to 80, final expense. We have a simplified issue, a guaranteed issue version as well with Citizens Life. You'll see launching within the next few weeks. So we'll have a webinar for that as well. And then, of course, let's hover over to the blue section, Marketing in a Box, Part 2. Beth in-house is going to host that with myself and Andrew. We have DI Solutions, okay, everything about DI. And then on the bottom, IUL term and hybrid life with Minnesota Life, Securian Life. Everybody knows the name on the 7th. So again, very excited lineup. Let's go to the last slide here on my question of the day. So I hope you were paying attention. And by the way, you can see we're 2 minutes early, which is real nice for a change. But what I'm going to do first is talk about my Positive Tuesday quote. And this is so simple, but I think we all tend to forget this from time to time. And it's the tiny things, right? And it's what we do for our agents. It's what our agents do for your customers, right? And then it's what the carriers do for us and for our agents and for your customers. But think about this. Make sure, take a picture, write it down. I don't care, but remember it. Simple success is doing what you said you would do and a little bit more. It's not rocket science, folks. Do what you promised. And then a little something extra, a little something special on top of it. The icing on the cake, they say. It's all about the small things, the details, right? That make the big ship turn. So anyway, don't forget that. My question of the day, real fast, make sure your little fingers are on the keyboard and you're ready to answer correctly. Here's my question. With Manhattan Life, how many products do they offer in general? How many products does Manhattan Life offer? You tell me the number and you win. Very simple, okay? I mentioned it twice and then Todd mentioned it as well. Tell me the number of products that we're rolling out with Manhattan Life. On and off Insure Me Now Direct, by the way, not just with Insure Me Now Direct. Do we have a number, Andrew? Who was first and correct?
Okay, first answer is Arthur P. Arthur P.
Arthur P. The magic number was 12 products by Manhattan Life. Let's all have a wonderful rest of the week, a great weekend, right? We're not going to see you until the week after Thanksgiving. So I want to wish you all a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. Just enjoy yourself, be safe, and don't forget to plant the seed, right? Everybody should know what you do for a living. Let's go out and make it happen. Make sure your Insure Me Now Direct site is up and running. Take care. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Thanks again, everyone, and great selling.